This is an administrative hearing being held on October 20th, 2025 in the Vermillion County Courthouse. This hearing is being recorded and will be made public via the county's YouTube channel. This hearing is being conducted pursuant to the laws of the state of Indiana as found in Indiana Code 6-1.1-1-1. This hearing is being held in the manner of petition 83-002-25-0-5-00019. The parcel number is 83-13-09-410-023.000-002. The property address is 1105 Miller Street, Clinton, Indiana. The assessment year under appeal is 2025. My name is Pat Ritchie and I will be conducting this hearing. Every effort will be made to keep each hearing limited to 20 minutes. I'm going to skip through because our petitioner has not arrived. Anyone scheduled for the hearing that fails to appear will be heard in their absence and listed as a no-show. The PTABOA will hear the no-shows after the last property owner present hearing has been completed. I do think we have time to talk about this today, though. The following persons here are representing the PTABOA. Pat Ritchie is president, Sandra Whitaker, and Brad Ringwald. Person who sent the appeal in is Penny Mings-Kite, and she was appealing the property at 1105 Miller, as I stated, and is not here. Well, the person representing the county is okay. We'll go ahead and start the case. Paige, you want to tell us a little bit about this?
Penny had filed an appeal in the prior year, in 2024. And we had an IBTR hearing scheduled for September 25th, 2025. The day before the IBTR hearing, Penny reached out and asked me if I would accept an amount of $60,000.
Of what?
$60,000. And I did accept. So that's where the value would start in 24, payable in 25. Now fast forward to 25, Penny filed a day late. Here's a copy of her envelope where it's postmarked on June 17th. According to the Department of Local Government Finance, I still have to shuttle this through the PTABOA. She lost her right to have a preliminary hearing with me. It's filing late. Bringing it to you for you to make a decision. I do want to, however, stress that we did reach an agreement on 24, page 25.
Of 60,000.
60.
It's my understanding that each year stands on its own. I just need or would like some directive from the board.
Are there any questions?
Well, she filed late. I think she would have to file for filing deadline. It's June 15th, because you sent Form 11s, right?
Yes.
I would say that we deny it because it's a late filing.
What was the date on the envelope?
This is marked the 23rd.
Pardon me.
That's marked the 23rd.
That's when we got it, the postmark.
Okay,
on
the post,
envelope.
okay.
Did I give each of you a copy of her 130?
Yeah.
Yeah. She also was appealing the mortgage exemption,
Right.
which,
Was to roll into the homestead, she says. Maybe I should read her statement, Sandy, thank you. A statement on the Form 130 from Penny. She thinks that there was an omission of a deduction. And her note says, I have had a mortgage on my property since. The county official said it was not recorded. The bank says it was. I have tried to resolve this issue for years. I am aware that the mortgage exemption was to roll into the homestead, but I should have had the benefit for years.
Y'all good?
it's still filed
So-
late. As far as exemption, we would have to go check the mortgage records to see if it's recorded.
The homestead went away a couple years ago.
The mortgage,
The mortgage went away.
yes.
The Form 11
And it rolled
is,
into the homestead, the 3,000. I think she's kind of wanting back, you know, it to go backwards, but if the auditors check the mortgage records and it's not recorded, there's nothing we can do. The bank should have copies of the book and page number of the recorded mortgage. Just because they say they, you know, I would want to see the bank's copy of the mortgage to show that it was recorded and what book and page it's recorded on, if they can't find it in the recorder's office. So, I say,
Even if we did, let's just hypothetically say it is recorded in the recorder's office. It was legislation that got rid of that deduction. So regardless of whether or not she had a mortgage on it,
but if she filed the exemption 3 years ago and it wasn't allowed because they couldn't find where it was recorded and she could get credit for that 3,000 for the years that it was still there. But that's not what, I mean, it doesn't say that she filed an exemption. There's a lot of questions on this. And since it's a late filing, I would say we deny everything and she can file for next year.
Are you making a motion?
I make a motion, we deny it, and she can apply for everything next year if she wants to appeal it, but she needs to do it in a timely fashion.
so let's be clear on this. Are we talking the mortgage exemption or are we talking the $60,000?
I'm talking about the whole form.
The whole form?
Yeah, you
The whole
can't do,
130, because, and Penny did date it June the 12th, but it appears that she didn't mail it. The postal mark on it is June the 17th. And it was received in this office and file stamp June 23rd of 2025. But because it was mailed after
June 15th.
after June 15th, which our form clearly states, the filing deadline is June 15th. And the postal mark is June the 17th,
Right.
so it is late. So you're making the motion.
Motion to deny it because it was a late filing.
And I'm seconding
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Why,
Aye. Motion is passed.
Okay.